Ah, okay. Fixed all those video issues. Man, sometimes. This is not a pause free. Let's continue our game of World of Final Fantasy Maxima on Nintendo Switch.
World of Final Fantasy.
I swear something's always gotta go wrong with streaming.
Oh my, did you just trudge through all that snow and ice? You must be absolutely exhausted. Well, welcome to the harbor town of Saronia.
I used to think that the Federation were a pretty scary lot, and look at how much they're doing for us. All you have to do is work towards becoming an architect, and they'll give you everything you need to get by. It's great! Now I wish we'd gone and joined the Mages ago.
All these stories the Federation is feeding us are far too good to be true. There's no way they aren't lying to us.
Find your architect spark. Now you too finally have a chance at winning the job that has been at the top of everyone's list for 15 years running. This book will provide you with the answers to help you climb the ladder to success. Rank up that civic rank. You can't make the secret sauce of architect stardom without the right kitchen, so make sure you live in Federation Town. Your goal is to improve a metric known as your civic rank. Good citizens work hard for the Federation, either by operating facilities, keeping towns in order, or bringing new people under the Federation's wing. The more you do for the Federation, the more the Federation can do for you, so crank up that civic rank. The Cathedral, your magic moment. Citizens who attain a high enough civic rank are invited to the nearest cathedral, where they will be formally initiated into the Bahamutian army as architects. Don't get used to the cathedral, though, because you get to live in much posher accommodations, a castle. A life of prosperity and security can be yours, and all you have to do is give the Federation cause a little push. Kiss those worries goodbye. For true glory seekers, is a life of bliss as an architect not enough for you? Then strap in, Mr. or Mrs. Ambition, because your ride to the top is never over. Rack up enough achievements in the Bahamutian army and you will be promoted to an even higher station. You might even end up shoulder to shoulder with the Heralds. You go-getter you, the Federation is your ticket to supreme happiness.
Can you believe it? If we raise our civic rank, we can spend the rest of our lives in a castle, wanting for nothing. I've got to get cracking on my own rank if I want to be an architect.
You're kidding me! You actually crossed Icicle Ridge to make it here? That's completely insane! I like your style. You're kidding!
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a famous architect.
I hate worrying about my civic rank. Normally, I wouldn't give two shakes of a chocobo's tail feathers about it. And now that the Federation sends you to the slums if you don't try to raise it, I don't have a choice.
Hold it. The harbor is off limits to outsiders. We can't let just anyone inside. Sorry about that.
Down this way and you'll find the slums where the derelicts live. Although, I'd avoid setting foot in there if I were you. Whoa! What happened at this place?
I know. How can it be so different from the next road over?
If someone isn't able to raise their civic rank high enough, the
Federation brands them a derelict and sends them to the slums, where they're forgotten.
The moment Saronia joined the Federation, things around here took a turn for the worse. What could the Thane possibly be thinking?
You know, from the sound of it, they must have joined up with the Federation pretty recently.
I think now I'm starting to see what Princess Sarah meant.
Well, for now, why don't we see if we can go talk to that Thane guy about the League of S?
I'm probably wasting my breath, but try to watch what you say around here.
Sure.
Looks like the Thane's manor is at the very tippity the top of the town. Let's move it out.
I said for you to scram, kid!
Will you just listen to what I have to say?
Is that Refia?
You caught up.
What's going on here? They giving you trouble?
I already told them that the Thane is my uncle. I'm not allowed to talk to my own flesh and blood now?
I don't care who you're supposed to be, cause you ain't seeing him!
Dude, what?
Well, you see, sir, we are here to meet the Thane on behalf of Princess Sarah of Cornelia. Have a look for yourselves. That's the Cornelian seal.
What now?
I expected better from you, considering you're practically our neighbors.
Yeah, you tell him, Reynn.
Cornelia's got giants for emissaries? They got some kind of Royal Cornelia thing with them.
What? You sure?
Beats me. You gonna send them packing and take the risk?
Wait here. I'll go check with his Thane ship. The Thane says he'll see you.
Let's go, Refia.
Huh?
Hey, the girl stays here.
Refia's part of our entourage.
That's right. She just anteceded us.
But...
Toodaloo.
Thank you, guys. You're always there for me.
No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a lie. We were all heading in more or less the same direction.
You must be the giant emissaries from Cornelia.
Oh, yes. We're here to...
I hear the Federation finally gave up and just invaded them. Are you telling me the invasion failed? Are you here to ask for my help?
Yes, they did try to invade, but for the moment...
Who are you?
Why, Refia, is that you?
Who are you?
My dear, please. It's me, your uncle...
No! You are not Uncle Taka!
Wait, sorry, what?
Then I was right. If you've managed to see through this facade, then there's no mistake. You are a medium. Yes, I was wise to make sure you left town, and to ensure that you never returned.
Where's Uncle Taka?
Why, he's standing right in front of you. Make no mistake, little girl. This is your uncle.
What are you...
How intriguing. This must be an act of fate. The giants from the hills here, and with them a champion's medium. And not just any medium, one that bleeds the same blood as this body. It's more than fate. It has to be destiny. How can I not rise to it?
That answers that. He's the one who put up the threshold here.
He just changed sizes the way that you two do.
So, is he a Bahamutian soldier?
Well, he's nothing like the ones we fought so far. Be careful.
Not weak to anything, so just beat him senseless, I guess.
Nice knowing ya.
Ah, jeez. And of course I miss. Oh, it's just fine just to attack him. Yeah, plenty of damage. Oh, did I use my regular potions already? Silly me.
No trouble at all.
Predictable.
Why are you stopping? Show me more. Does fate bind us? Has destiny aligned us? Show me! Sir Mirages, what? Why are you?
Knight in the Golden Mask.
You are a fool to so much as inquire. An imbecile beyond belief to let a medium to champion a fire!
Okay.
That's not good.
Away from death, away from life they stay. Contain them or you'll...
Quick, this way!
Huh? Isn't that the same?
Well, are you guys coming or not?
Okay.
Right. Run for your lives!
The gods would caution us. Is this a sign that will not go unchallenged? That there's no way to know the pieces are alive?
Whew, that was too close.
Charlotta, thank you.
Huh?
I just knew you would get yourselves in trouble. And boy, did you prove me right.
What do you call that creepy trick?
You're the creepy one here. Unbelievable. Would you just put these on? Then take another look at the town.
What the honk?
Huh? Is that coming out of the sky?
Let them me! I want to have the turn. Hey, Revia, you should have a look too.
How do you explain this?
Don't expect any help from me on that one. After all, not even the visitor who left those monocles at my inn could tell me exactly what it's showing us or how. From what I was told, every member state in the Federation is trussed up like this. So, I thought I'd bring the lenses here, but maybe I didn't have to. The Thane was visibly crazy. What in Grimoire is going on? Okay, guess we'll file that one under no one knows.
So what do we do? We came here to ask about the League of S, but all we found was a lot more questions.
Sorry, did you say the League of S?
That's right.
Oh, if that's all it is, then maybe I can help you out.
You can?
Oh, sure. I know a few people right here in Saronia who should be able to get in touch with the League. I'll ask them to pass on your message.
Do you mean it? Thank you! Charlotta's been around a lot longer than she looks, so she knows tons of people. Isn't that great?
Don't you talk about my age.
So, like, what's with you and the catamorphosis?
That is a very long story that I don't feel like telling. But I will say this. Cats get around.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So, the real question is, what are you two planning to bite off next?
We've still got a lot to puzzle over. But now that the League of S thing is settled, I think we'd better resume our quest to find Mirages.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got that castle. And Mom to track down along the way, too.
Sounds pretty good to me.
From here, the best place to go next would have to be the low seas. In which case, you basically have no choice but to find a boat down at the docks.
I guess this is the last town on the continent. Okay then, we'll figure something out.
So what about you two?
Are you coming back to the Solace, Refia? The wolves have been taken care of now, so the only thing to fight off is the cold.
Sure. I need some time to digest this business with Uncle Taka. The Solace sounds great. If you'll have me.
Of course I will.
Well, you two, thank you so much for everything. Best of luck in all your adventures.
Thanks. Take care.
Hey, Charlotta. Thanks for stepping in to help.
Sure. Speaking of stepping in, I don't suppose you were planning to make it up to me? For trouncing on my tail?
Oh, so that really was you. Gosh, I was kind of hoping you'd forget.
Refia's Champion Medal has been unlocked. Now purchase it from the girl who forgot her name.
The moment Saronia joined the Federation, things around here took a turn for the worse. What could the Thane possibly be thinking?
All I want is to be able to live my own life. Is it so wrong for me to seek my own path and not strive to become an architect?
Everyone tells me I should strive to become an architect. But there's only so much you can do when you've been around as long as I have.
All I want is...
Today we'll be looking at the so-called treasure ship whose phantom-like appearance has been causing bedlam in the port town of Saronia. A cult fan has obtained exclusive info revealing the ship is decked out in jewels. And speaking of decks, this galleon's gangways are said to be overflowing with treasure. Well, there was only one way to find out that this fairy tale was full of fairy fails, and so we shoved off in search for the truth. But here was the funny thing, and a local fisherman claimed no one had ever seen the ship out on the water. Then where was it seen? We asked decisively. Well, here's a scoop. Whenever the treasure ship needs repairs or improvements, it docks at a dungeon-like harbor. Everyone who has seen it has reported hearing chimes. Some have tried forcing an encounter by ringing a series of bells, but to this, the ship does not respond. After thanking the fisherman for his revelatory contribution, we decided to get our Quanchos in a row. What did we learn? First, there was a clear connection between the chimes and the ship's appearance. That random bell ring wasn't just cutting it. And speaking of cutting, that wasn't when my travel companion, Wedge, cut in. Maybe you have to ring them in the right order? Great goblins, what if he was right? That would explain why the ship wouldn't come. No one knew the right order. If the person chiming the ship home lives somewhere in Saronia, then it is possible the port town is hiding some kind of vital clue. We resume our investigation with new vigor. Reporting by Biggs. Subdue. There's a bunch of blank spaces. No, it's 4. Oh, whatever. Defense or strength. So I got one. That's right, I really haven't been using them. Defense, duration. Or trans configuration. Now transfig into a mithril giant. If I want to. I've got 2 left. Magic defense. accuracy.
Chapter 8, Buccaneer Blues.
So let's see. Refia said to borrow a boat at the docks and head to the low seas.
Well then, why don't we try asking around town? And see if anyone's renting them out.
You're heading for the low seas? That's completely insane! I can't lend you a boat, but I'm rooting for you.
Hey, did you hear? There's a real pirate ship in the harbor. It's so cool!
What's that? You want me to lend you my boat? But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go fishing.
At this rate, we might as well swim to the low seas.
Well, you can't really blame them. They probably need every boat they've got to make ends meet.
Wait, hold your chocobos. Didn't somebody mention a pirate ship was parked at the pier?
Yeah, something like that. Why? What's your point?
I've got an idea. What if we beat up all the pirates and then Commodore their ship?
What? There's no way it'll be that easy.
Well, we don't have to go in with Mirages blazing. We might just be able to sneak off with it. They're pirates, right? Who's gonna file a complaint?
I guess. It's definitely risky, but if we don't get our butts in gear, Refia's not uncle, or that freak in the creepy golden mask might come along and really rain on our parade.
Lesser of two evils it is. Docs, here we come.
Saronia Docks.
Not exactly the most cheerful of the place.
Yeah, and it looks like Mirages are roaming around too.
These docks need to get docked a few points. Let's watch our step.
If the one of your Mirages has unlocked the Joyride ability, you can hitch a ride on it as long as it's in your lineup.
Who's on your side when the going gets tough? Welcome to the Chocolate Mart!
what have we got?
A cannon? What's it doing here?
Aha! Nice! It's a perfect... Ah! What just happened?
Naturally, this must be how the locals get around.
Uh-huh. Naturally.
Hey, no fair!
Oh, it's magic pot prism. Jeez. Well, what the hell happened there? Huh, that's doing a reasonable amount of damage. What the hell?
Yeah! That wasn't so bad.
A mirage disguised as a treasure chest to surprise unwary treasure hunters. There's no escaping one in battle. The poor thing has developed serious identity issues, but hey, that's the job. Also, let's make it official. The Mimic has no relation to that other famous Mimic in our game lineup. What do I want to replace? It's a medium, so maybe the copper gnome? Take that boat. Nah.
Okay, here we go. Did it!
I say that sometimes the problem with playing the Giants is that they do too much damage. So if you want to catch or something, yeah, you may end up having to switch to the Lillikins. Water resistance 50 or greater. Wait, 5 or greater? Oh, okay.
Dude, it's on.
Let's...
Okay, don't kill it. Yeah, of course. Bunch of crap.
No trouble at all.
Victory!
A whopping little pudding creature with a high capacity for physical pain. Covers his face with a napkin. Toss a little caramel on it, and you have yourself an appetizing treat. The actual flavor, however... Yeah, this is Take the Mirage with us.
Okay, here we go.
Use fire attacks to create a prisma tune. Great fire attacks, huh? Have any fire attacks? Nothing that's not gonna kill the guy.
Oh yeah!
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap, you're watching Final Fantasy... Oh, sorry, World of Final Fantasy Maxima on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.